Guys, and welcome back to my YouTube. Today is a good day. I am so excited. I haven't gone to the gym in 6 days because I had a little back injury. If you saw my last video and you watched until the end, when I talked about my upcoming plans for my season, I had mentioned that I kind of got like a little injured. I was shoulder pressing. Nothing happened, but I stood up and felt my trap get really tight. And I was like, oh wow, like I'm really tight. Granted, I had already warmed up and everything. Like I was feeling fine throughout my workout. And then it gradually got worse. And then I was like literally standing like lopsided. Like I couldn't stand normal. It hurt so bad. Then I found out that I had a muscle strain. So my upper back was strained. I got body work, which helped days later, but like the next day and the day after, like I was so sore and in pain. It was like a painful soreness. So I was just like, you know what, with prep coming up, why don't I just take the week off the gym so I can actually recover well, rather than forcing myself to work out and either making the injury worse or just not even letting it heal. So that's what I did. Was low-key kind of miserable and sad for a few days, but we're here now. And it's a training day again, finally. Of course, it's a leg day. I'm still not really training upper body. It's still not like fully 100%. It's not bad at all anymore, but I just feel like it's not 100%. I'd rather not push it. So it's gonna be a leg day. Let's get our morning started. I'm back with my greens and reds grind. Well, you can't even see. Greens, reds. Also starting my day off with some water for hydration. Breakfast is served. This has been like my go-to breakfast for quite a few months now. My Belinsky's chicken sausages, sourdough bread, butter, and honey. When bulking, low volume like this is so nice and honestly like really needed. I'm not somebody that loves to eat a lot and high volumes of food, especially when bulking. Eating 6 meals a day, it gets old and borderline gross. And this was my hyperfixation meal for a long time. Lately, now that prep is coming up, I've been craving oats again in my breakfast, but I'm going to be saving that until prep because I need something to look forward to food-wise on prep. And obviously there's like little to no food dopamine on prep. You're eating the same meal plan for so many months without any straying, anything like that. Oats is going to make me very happy. I could feel it. I'm hoping though that I can keep these chicken sausages in on prep because they are my savior. They're just so good. This is the time of the day where I sip on my coffee. It's Friday. I typically don't have a lot of coaching work to do on this day, but we're gonna get some of that done while I sit down and watch Gossip Girl. And then I am going to fold some laundry. And then it's finally gym time. You know what time it is. And I'll be honest, I was in fact just binge watching Gossip Girl. It was getting really good, so couldn't stop, AKA couldn't do my laundry yet, but I got my coaching work done. It's not like I wasn't productive, but it's gym time. Let's make my Way Drip Drippylicious bowl. I literally can't see straight right now. I've never talked about this flavor protein too much on my channel, but it's been an addiction lately. Let me put y'all on. Never Ending Chocolate, Axe and Sledge Farm Fed. She creeped up into the leaderboard lately. Has been my go-to. This meal is so good. Trust the process here, it will mix. She thick. Ow! Oh my God, that was so hot. I just burned my hand. Also putting down some digestive enzymes and a GDA with this meal. I mean, come on. You cannot tell me that this doesn't look freaking amazing. She's beautiful. All right, time to go finish the last 17 minutes of this Gossip Girl episode while I eat my meal. I am horribly addicted. Never thought I would be. Alrighty, let's get dressed for the gym. I'm gonna base the outfit off of these leggings. These are the new Lift Seamless leggings that came out by Young LA for her. These are the V-back leggings. I wore them in the shorts version in my last video. And I'm thinking for the top, I'm either going to wear this like BBL type jacket, or because it's pretty cold in Florida right now, this crew neck. Also Young LA for her. I'm honestly not sure which one I'm feeling, so let's see what happens when I piece this outfit together. We went with the BBL jacket. This full outfit, you can't even really like see it because of how high the camera is. I honestly wasn't feeling this jacket at first, or I thought I wasn't gonna feel it because I'm feeling a little bloated, PMSing a little bit, and I feel large. Even though I don't really think I necessarily look large, I feel large. This jacket and legging combo is just snatching me right up. But it is time to go make my pre-workout and then also get my post-workout meal ready. Because as you guys know, I always take my post-workout meal on the go. But let's go make pre-workout and our post-workout meal. Gym time, gym time, gym time. It has been a minute, but we're hitting legs with Bay again.
Oh, quads or hammies? It's gonna be glutes.
Of course, but hammies, hammy and glute. That cool?
I guess.
Cheers. Workout is done. I was distracted by the glue pump. Just kidding. I low-key was trying to get like good photos, and I was getting pissed off in the beginning because I wasn't getting good photos because the lighting was horrible. You know, shouldn't matter, but apparently it does. And now we feast on our chicken and rice and 2 clementines. Today is a high carb day. These are my least favorite days, so I'm gonna have to buckle up because I just know this is gonna be awful later. And when the nighttime rolls around, you stand at the counter and eat so much food you can't stop. And you didn't even get into the bag of chips yet.
It's only gonna get better.
All right, can't wait to see it. It is 11 p.m.
When my junk was just flapping, bro, it was kind of nuts.
Ooh.
I need soda now.
Yeah. Girl on my Snapchat, which by the way, if you don't have me on Snapchat, go add me on Snapchat. My username is Ali R Prince. I've been posting on there every single day and it's honestly just really fun. Anyways, a girl responded to my story and said I already look leaner. Granted, the picture, I was in a sweatshirt and you could just see my face. It must have just been a really great angle for my face. But I literally laughed out loud because I still haven't lost any weight because I'm not on prep yet and I feel so tubby. Yeah. Anyways, let's cook some beef. I'm gonna show you how to make a beef and rice meal. Tastes so superb that you are gonna love your beef and rice meal. And if you already love your beef and rice meal, you're gonna love it even more. Call me Chef Hallie. Okay, I wasn't gonna record this part of me cooking the beef, but I feel like this is very pertinent information.
Can I intervene?
What?
The real reason why she wants to do this part is because she said to me, how funny would it be if we titled the video Meat Masher?
That actually wasn't the reason. I was gonna make the joke though. But anyway, how to properly season beef to make it taste so good. This is key ingredient here. Paprika. A lot of paprika. People say paprika is spicy. Honestly, I don't agree. It has some spice. It's obviously considered a spice, but a lot of paprika. Then you want some garlic. Not too much. I haven't been doing this recently, but I just remember that we have it. Cumin, so good, makes it taste like a little taco blend. Then you take your meat masher. See, I made the joke. Anthony just decided to make it early for me. And you meat mash. Meat mash, meat mash. Meat mash, meat mash. Meat mash, meat mash. Here's my finished product of my beef meal. Typically there would be rice in here, but I kind of forgot that we ran out of rice. Instead, I'm having English muffins. Would I do that on prep? No, I would do rice cakes if I ran out of rice, or sweet potato, but I don't have sweet potato and I'm not eating rice cakes right now, to be quite honest. How I make this beef meal, you ask? Well, I cook the beef like I showed you. Sauerkraut, don't judge, it's really good. Skinny Girl Italian dressing, 10 cals, it's basically like a sauce. And then a dash of Pecorino Romano cheese. I'm gonna have to forego the cheese on prep, but
These aren't avocado oil.
Hello there, sir. What is your meal?
Bread, brown bread, mayo, cheese, rotisserie chicken, bacon, tomato with salt and pepper. That's right.
Okay. Oh, look at what we have here. This is crazy. Finally getting to putting away my clothes. And it's a lot. It's overwhelming. I already did half of it. I folded it. This is absurd. Okay, I'm getting ready to go train, but I have this absolutely massive Axe and Sledge box. This is like my monthly re-up, except I ran out of a lot of stuff, so we got a lot in here. Let's do a little haul. Oh, there's also new stuff in here as well. There is new gallon jugs or half gallon jugs. Okay, these are like 3/4 of a gallon jugs, I think. New socks. And then for the supplements I needed to restock on, I got some more 212 Thermo because I am going to be needing this for prep. I also got another fat burner that's called Fire. These are capsule form. Again, we'll be needing these for prep. Multi Plus, Joint Plus. These are 2 of my daily vitamins that I take. HWMF Pre and Hydraulic 2. Both in sour citrus. These are both my go-tos and my go-to flavors. Proteins, Never Ending Chocolate, and Vanilla Milkshake. These are 2 of my go-tos. Marshmallow Milk, my true love. It's out of stock, sadly. So we went with these 2 this month. Oh my gosh! There's a case of grape soda, Just Work Energies. Oh my God, he sent me 2. He knows how much I love these. And then also, brand new duffel bag that is launching soon. Okay, the point of this whole video, not just a vlog, I want to come on here and talk about relationships and bodybuilding, how they can coexist, because I feel like I get a lot of questions as to how we manage our relationship with bodybuilding, all the things, problems, good things. And we've been together now for 3.5 years, bodybuilding for all those 3.5 years. I guess we have a lot to share. I want you to take the floor.
This is your video. What do you want me to say? Okay, give me, what do you want me to talk about?
All right, let's talk about prep together.
Our previous preps?
Yeah, you don't really need to talk about too much about our first prep. Our first prep together, we've prepped twice together, by the way. First prep together was like still honeymoon phase, wildly in love with each other.
Well, I think to answer your question most adequately as I possibly can for the viewers, I have to deep dive into both prep as the serious bodybuilders and also just gym goers that are in relationships, right? So depending on who you are in your relationship, right? If you're the one going to the gym and your partner, let's say, isn't a gym goer, having the understanding of balance of life between you going to the gym and your partner not, you have to understand, or you and your partner both have to understand that there's time dedicated to oneself for their own hobbies they like to do, right? And that's something that you need to have an open conversation about with said partner. Now, when you're doing a prep, it definitely gets a little bit more exaggerated in terms of the extremeness of going to the gym, because you're not going to do cardio, you can't cheat on your diet, and you're pretty regimented within your routine. I mean, communication's key, obviously, with anything, but the more someone can understand, if they're truly your partner that's going to be there forever and ever, you know, they're supposed to be supportive. So being supportive in both their understanding of why you're so serious at the gym, and then you understanding why, oh fuck, what did I say?
Basically, you just need to compromise and have an understanding is what you're trying to say.
Absolutely.
That is, I guess, that sums up gym goers in general. Whether you're competitive or not in bodybuilding, I do think that being super active in like the fitness space and like the gym space definitely, quote unquote, takes away from other parts of your life.
100%. And when you go to the gym and you're, very passionate about it, you will be blinded and not realize how much it takes away from other aspects of your life. I was part of that.
I was a part of that too. I lost friends over it.
So you also need to have like a little self-reflection of yourself and realize, am I being a little bit too stubborn in my ways of gym going, and this is my dedication to my life? It's awesome. It's an obsession that you have, and it's a great passion, but you may be a little bit blind to your own passion.
Yeah, for sure. And then let's take it to the extreme, like competitive bodybuilding. That is an extreme. Whether you say it is or not, it is. Whether you're a natural competitor, whether you're an unnatural competitor, whatever kind of competitor you are now taking bodybuilding to the extreme. You're taking cutting phases to the extreme, bulking phases to the extreme. And that heavily, and whether you want to admit it or not, takes away from other parts of your life. Now, you can compromise with things and you can balance things out really well, right? For me, my balance in an off season is like being like a little more loose, letting go like a little bit, not being so perfect on my diet, because truly like that is too much for me. And you can make whatever comment you want and say I'm not a serious bodybuilder. I literally don't care, because that is balance to me. Balance to me looks different than it does to you, to that person, to that person. Even still, it takes away from part of your life. It takes away from energy levels,
love, affection,
everything.
time, everything. It's selfish, and I think if you're doing this with a partner, as we did together, so we both had an understanding. We were both getting ready for a competition, and we knew that we were going to do whatever we possibly could because we're competitive people. So obviously, when we had me had some bad emotions or negative traits come out, it was for the time being. Was it okay? No. But we knew this wasn't a direct correlation to our relationship potentially being in a negative state. It was due to the prep putting it into a negative state. We knew we were doing good, but the prep ultimately put us in this negative state. So when we exited prep, we came right back and we're all nice and happy. But you have to have that mature understanding that this isn't a true relationship that's, potentially having these difficulties. This is the prep relationship having these difficulties. So as long as you can see past the current scenario you're in and understand that that's not the whole big picture that's going on.
Now, from like the girl's standpoint, typically I'm gonna say it is the girl's standpoint. It might be the guy's standpoint. Sure. Guys who are unnatural take things that heavily alter hormones. Now, for a girl to understand this, like literally think of like your cycle, your period. What are your emotions during that time? I bet they're a roller coaster. They're dealing with the same thing, essentially. To kind of talk about like our relationship during prep. Was it easy for me? Like he basically was like, oh, well, like we knew it was for the time being, whatever. Yes, I knew that, but in the moment, like it fucking sucks. Like, but I knew in my heart that like this isn't who Anthony is every single day. Like this, I mean, for that time it was, but I knew that like, okay, this is not Anthony all the time. This isn't the Anthony I started dating. Like this is just prep. I know like he's dieting, all of these things. There's so many factors as to why he's acting the way that he is. I'm gonna let it simmer. Did I have a conversation with him after prep about it? Yes, because I was like, okay, like those behaviors, they're not acceptable behaviors. I know that we were on prep, but like you can't do that. And then what I did for myself, and this is like advice that I've given to girls previously, like girls that DM me, like I'll always answer you. My biggest advice during that time, even if you're not on prep yourself, like maybe just your significant other is on prep, I will always recommend that you pour more into yourself. He literally wasn't even letting me pour anything into him. I was like basically non-existent to him for like a good period of time. I just was like, you know what? Okay, fine. I'll take that energy that I usually give you and I'll give it to myself. That's why I started posting a crap ton of YouTube videos, which you guys benefited off of, but that was just like my outlet to doing things for myself. I loved it. It honestly put me into like a really good space and it helped me grow as a person during that time when I didn't think that that was even like possible. I felt like I was so down bad because my partner didn't love me as much, whatever, all these things. But in reality, I actually was able to like pour more into myself and love myself more and grow myself as an individual, and it felt really damn good. Now, I'm going into a prep this year without you. So the dynamic is gonna be different for sure. I mean, I'm typically happy-go-lucky on prep no matter what. I don't really get like hungry, hangry, maybe hangry like for a few minutes, but nothing like crazy. So I'm curious to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's new. I definitely think it'd be more beneficial for you. You get to just focus on yourself, not have me be a potential negative component in your life. But yeah, no, I'm here to take what I learned from my last prep, which I'm no longer in prep, but then be here to support you fully And yeah, I'm just excited for it.
And the biggest thing is just understanding and communication.
Yep.
You have to communicate.
All right.
And that is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Love you all. Peace out.